The rest of the squad on Kevlar.
I'm always going to point out for OG in the pistol rounds, Mantu is the 4th highest rated pistol round player in 2020. Let's see if he can keep that up here on this T side. It's Rush kicking things off. 2 kills from Rush alongside Config. This ramp room is being shut down. Look at how many CTs are there. Alexi B is alone in the world, and he's not a happy man right now.
Not at all. Alexi B left alone. 1 versus 5. An unwinnable scenario, and that's exactly the start Rush would have been hoping for. But BlimmF, he's been spotted. Alexi B just dives down in behind him, gets rid of him. In the chaos, Rush delivered. They've lost track of him. They don't know exactly where Alexi B is going to be, and that's Rush getting picked out of the sky. Now 3 players to find. A full minute left. There's Alexi B still with 100 HP. Trying to take a couple more of these fights and shuts down Obo. Finally, he's gotten rid of by Poison, but he did make that very uncomfortable. Down in secret stairs, has an opportunity to peek over the top. There's currently 4 players positioned towards Yard. BlimmF is going to think better of re-peeking. He tosses the nade. There's so much damage being done to OG, but they still find the opening kill. Config back in mini, gets 1. Onto Alexi B, now pressured up the lineup. Nearly gets 4 kills in that situation. He walks away with 3. And it's a 1-man advantage in play for Complexity. They should be around for Complexity. Rush has the strong, solid positioning towards Hut, and there's not enough time to waste here. They have to go for the plant immediately as they get towards the site. Noble runs over the top, the first and the second on the MP9, and that's going to be Complexity with a 3rd round on the board. Stack so many players towards this inner bomb site, they almost have to commit. And they go on in with a Molotov clearing out the old vent. 2 players trying to enter through the hut, but it's disjointed. It's an easy kill for Config. He's going to go back for more. He probably should have got 2 there, but it is working out in the end for the T side. They trade efficiently onto the bomb site. And now Obo, he's pushed through the ramp. He's in behind, but Alexi B, he's ready for it. He peeks down and Obo gone. It's all on BlimmF, the in-game leader. BlimmF's going to play around the back of the smoke in mini. And that's going to keep him at bay for the meantime. The nade's going to go through as well, and this is buying so much time for OG. Issa's been able to reposition and a crossbar established. BlimmF gets the right read, trying to burn Issa out with a Molotov, and it's going to work. And now it's down versus 1, up against Alexi B, who's 46 HP. BlimmF, the time is ticking now. He realizes he has to run, and there it is. BlimmF, he's going to pull it off, and it's Complexity with a 5th round. The 1 versus 2 became so close for OG, but it's Complexity. They walk away with the win. Could be playing aggressive. He's got Config to take the initial damage. That Molotov's going to remove Obo for the round for the next couple of seconds, so the pressure is now on to Config. He catches out Issa first on his own. The smoke separates the players. It severs the attack, and that's going to work out perfectly because now Obo can help Config. And it's over. Complexity, just a brilliant hold, good rotation, and OG completely disjointed.
And this was an issue that Complexity did kind of have the last time these teams played, was that they weren't having those fast rotates down to B. But as you said here, Obo is so quick down to the B site alongside Config. They both get into a great crossfire, and Config gets rewarded with another kill at the end there. This is just fantastic work from Complexity in his hands, and Mantu looking for a gap in this smoke, but Complexity across 2 players. They're getting aggressive and they're getting rewarded. Almost a double. The nade might do it. Easter's out of the round. Poison with a fantastic start to the proceedings. Oh my. Config gets one through the smoke as well. Complexity are just swinging for the fences right now.
What a horrible start for OG. There's nothing they could have done there. The aggression from Poison, nearly getting the collateral. He finishes off the second player with the HE grenade. And Config, he's running through fire, and he still takes a headshot through the smoke. Everything that could have went wrong for OG did. And now it's just Valde. A 1 versus 4, and there's still 1 minute and 10 left on the clock. How have we come to this point? Valde gets another kill. Stepping up for OG potentially here in the clutch. He's got 3 more to find. Across the 3 players, Rush and Obo, yes, suffering, but they're going to win another round, keeping 3 players alive. The money is well and truly building here for Complexity.
But for the most part, Complexity has been clearly the dominant team. And here's that outside aggression again. Poison gets that opening kill. Oh, Config just keeps on spraying through this smoke. And Alexi B keeps on taking the brunt of it. I can't even keep up with all these kills, Dinko. They're just coming in so fast.
Well, Valde was outside, BlimmF in behind the red box. Molotov's going to force him away. He's burning a little bit here. Shot goes in, BlimmF. Config taking the damage as well, but the round's done for OG. They've only got 1 HP left. And that's the way they end it. 10-0 for Complexity.
And they have to rely on just landing some shots.
Poison, good kill. XCB going down. Now, 2-man advantage in play for Complexity. It's going to be the spray away. Config and Issa finding a couple of kills as Rush. Oh, he has an angle. An easy kill onto Issa. Now Mantu, the last remaining player now. 7 seconds in play. They're going to run straight in towards the bomb site. Mantu's got an easy kill. More 3 seconds left. Oboe with the headshot. OG just can't do anything right now.
Little gap in this smoke for Oboe to work with. Ramp hasn't been tested too much in these recent rounds, so I like this decision, but Oboe gets the kill and gets away while blind. Good work. Oh, Alexi B, though, hunts him down. That's an AK into his hands, and maybe a chance for OG to get something going now.
Well, spray away. Issa gets a headshot. That's Rush gone. Now the bomb planted. It's OG. This is their best chance for a while. Really have a chance to pick up their first round. Valde. Oh, he gets the kill. That's an important kill to find as Config goes down. And now it's BlameF and Poison. Left alone now. Damage on the T side, but it doesn't matter. Valde with the weakest weapon still cutting through them. And Poison goes down. Finally, OG will find themselves their first round.
And even though Rush arrives, the trades are good for the team side. And Oboe might be tested again here. Spray only onto 1 man. The flashbang is good. OG again get themselves into ramp room. And maybe they found a bit of a way to get into these rounds to begin with here. Another even trade at ramp and another chance to have access to B.
Oh, well, MBK, that's nice. Just swings on by and takes down BlameF. And, well, a 4 versus 3 with a man advantage. Getting planted here. If they can scrap together a couple more rounds, 11-4 is the best case scenario available to OG. Now Config just sits up in the control room. Doors going down. Swings wide open again as Config.
Definitely be watching out to see what Complexity do about this ramp position. Now that they've lost it 2 rounds in a row.
Now the players just hiding behind red, trying to find an opportunity here as Poison does get a small one, and now they cross into his crosshair, and it's an easy kill for him as there's no smoke up. It's going to be easy pickings for the rest of the team. Mantu finally fighting back, but it's Oboe able to just help out, take a headshot, fall away into cover. This is not good from OG. They're getting picked apart left, right, and center. And now it's a 2 versus 4 in total for Valde and MBK. And Valde has just pulled it right back into an equilibrium, finding 2 kills on his own. And that might just come back to bite him. He can't go over the top. He can't afford to take these fights. It's just not going to go his way. So he's got the Deagle out instead in MBK. The patience. He knows what's going on. He takes down Config. And this is a huge recovery from OG.
Oh, and they're going through their own smoke through main. Rush might not be ready, but he's looking the right direction. Rush gets that first kill, turns around, turns back. He sees him, and he nearly gets it. But Valde saves his team.
They've already got 11 rounds, and if they win this pistol round, Alex, they're going to be in a prime position to take the map.
Oh, MBK just spamming through, gets one. Issa might be able to line them up here. Oh, there it is. Eventually gets the 3rd kill. Took his time, and he lined up that last man, and now BlameF has 4 players against him, and Mantu just pushes through the smoke. A bit of confidence shown there by OG at the end to close out the round.
Figure out all the possibilities, and Issa, he's gone on a bit of a push himself to try and regain some control for OG. It's worked out in terms of the HUD control, but it comes down to whether or not Rush sees him. It's the worst timing for Rush. He walks into the waiting arms, ruins his own vision, and Issa takes the first kill. Now the spring, the attack into the A-bomb site. Good control for OG. I like the way they react in this round. They lose the control towards outside, so they push in towards lobby. It makes it very difficult for Complexity to take the A-bomb site, and that's just a brilliantly played round from OG. Config. Oh, that's not too far off, landing on the mark, and did have a couple of opportunities there. Very difficult shots to hit any of them. Valde and Mantu getting a couple of kills between them, but Poison, he's quick to suffocate the AWPer, getting rid of him with the P250. Now Alexi B holding back in mini. He's got an opportunity, but Issa and Alexi B taking 2 kills. It's just Rush, and he walks to the top of his ladder, and he falls to the bottom.
Yeah, that's rough. From 11-0 to 11-9. Might be 11-10 here as well, especially with BlameF losing that fight. I thought he had that, but Issa is able to win it out. 45 seconds left for Complexity. They're running the clock down low. Oboe coming in from heaven, deploying the flashbang. He's got his teammate behind him as well. Complexity have to make sure they can line up this push between them onto the A site. Flash is coming through. Obo still waiting for that kill, but OG not giving the fights away. Finally, Obo pulls the trigger. CT's playing it pretty safe right now, though, giving up the site itself, and Poison comes in with the first, make it a second. Poison snipes him down, slaps him in the face, and gives Complexity a 12th round.
This is an important round for Complexity to win. They can be happy about picking up the previous, but now the hard work begins. They have to try and recover this economy, and now it's going to be a quick play. A double near kill from LexiB, taking down Rush and Obo in one foul swoop. He gets a third kill on the trot as well. And Complexity, they've taken so much damage on the BlameF, and it's over at this. 3 kills on HE grenades in this round for OG, and Poison, he is left alone, shut down. OG with a 10th on the board.
Bandit Yard, they've already got LexiB dodown here. And LexiB spots the man dropping down vents. Rush not ready for this position. That's a man advantage, which OG will take all day long.
Well, Mantu gets rid of Poison. Another shot coming in from Mantu as well. Oh my god, 3 kills in AWP. He goes back for the 4th shot and seals it with the Deagle. 4 kills from Mantu. Still just over a minute in play. For Complexity trying to work their way into this one. And that's a nice shot from Poison.
Again, these are the rounds where Complexity's raw firepower always makes them dangerous. They've turned it into a 3v3. They've turned it into a scrappy round. Obo's even got a gun into his hands. And oh, quick snap up from Obo. Another kill goes the way of Complexity. And now Issa and Mantu have got to be the heroes for their team to keep them in this one. I don't think they have the information right now, and they only have 30 seconds left on the clock, so they may feel pressured into just making up their minds right now. Mantu is waiting patiently. This should be a kill every time. No, he looks away. Oh, the timing is terrible. He doesn't realize Obo's fast. He doesn't realize Obo's on the right side, and it's just got 2 more to find. The lineup almost there. He does damage to both, but Complexity, keep it strong.
A much needed round win for them, and they step it up with the round win when they least expected it, and they have to try and turn this into consistent success, and that's exactly what looks to be happening right now. 2 kills being picked up. Complexity cleaning up this time. They will find consecutive success. It's just Mantu left alone into the 1 versus 5. And Complexity has slowed it right down. It's going to be 1 kill for Mantu, but he shouldn't get much further. Second player lying wit on the ladder.
I don't know of many cool USP wallbangs, though.
No, I haven't really ever come across those. BlameF getting rid of Mantu and Valde. Issa gets 1 on the USP, but he shouldn't be saving anything here. Poison just outside, lurking around. Needs to keep this. He does the 360 and still finds the headshot until LexiB. It's map point for Complexity.
And with a minute left on the clock, BlameF about to take this fight. MBK almost caught. Damage goes both ways, but BlameF gets that kill he was looking for. Unfortunately, though, LexiB is able to trade. Now Complexity go for the ramp play, where they get the kill. 3v3 and access to the B site.
40 seconds left. Valde just holding on. There's a couple players coming his way. 2 to the right side. 1 down below. That's Obo with a bomb. And Valde gets the first. He can't quite get the second. So the dream's still alive for Complexity to try and close it here. Poison has been a beast. 25 and 13. AWP still in his hands with 100 HP as well. He has to be the playmaker. Obo is low and he's stuck in the ramp. He's going to go down. That's the worst position for him. And well, there we go. LexiB with a headshot. OG win the retake. And I think Complexity could have played that one a little better. Rifle setup for Complexity coming through here. We'll see if it works out to take them over the line. Poison's position is huge. Oh, but LexiB is so quick on the trigger. He was watching from range. And he will find the headshot. Now Obo's turn to try and strike. He takes down MBK. He knows where LexiB was. He thinks he could have fallen down towards the vent, but LexiB is still in the same position he once was. And now he walks forward, shutting down the bomb plant. BlameF now into the 1 versus 1. He doesn't know that Mantu's dropped, and that's going to be the play that wins the round for OG. Mantu diving into the bomb site. 35 seconds again. OG, once they lose that outside control, they're very good at taking this lobby area. But Rush, he's ready. He's ready for this, and he takes down Issa. It's a man advantage back in play for Complexity, and 25 seconds. They've got to go. The bomb in the back as they head in towards the safe bomb site. LexiB tucked in the corner. He should be finding Rush. The MP9 rattling the bullets into Rush's chest. And now it's Alexi B with the AK. They know they have to deal with him. It doesn't matter, though. You can know he's there, but he's still going to shut you down. And you've got 8 seconds to get onto the site. Alexi B has been a beast. And the bomb's finally going down. It's still the advantage for OG. And Alexi B finding another kill. 3 being picked up, and it's on Poison to deliver death onto 3. And he's got a second. Oh my god, Poison with a huge play. And it's going to be Complexity taking away Nuke 16-14.
Started to pick up at the end of Nuke into this one. They are a map down, but they've got a chance to bounce back here on Mirage.
Well, Config spraying away. It's going to be the Glock kill onto MBK. Valde down the sandwich. It's going to be taking quite a bit of damage on board as Poison gets rid of him on the P250. Mantu stepping up. Config and Obo finding the kills, and it's 1-0 for Complexity. The Pistol aren't going their way, continuing their good form.
Lining themselves up in the apartment, but that molly will slow them down and buy time for the rotate.
Well, now the push comes through. It's a quick play, cutting through the defense, trying to get forward to the B bomb side, but it's Alexi B, MBK, shutting it down, kill after kill. It's BlameF and Rush left alone. I like the decision from Complexity. I see the idea behind it, but it's not really working out in practice up until this point. Rush with a double kill. It's not enough, though, as his teammate goes down. Rush has to do it all with just a Khalil, and that's unfortunate timing. Issa with the headshot. It's his first kill on the map so far.
And you see it there. He gets those 2 kills very successfully. He ducks back into cover. He allows Alexi B to help him out. So solid hold, and now we see this mid-control I was talking about. BlameF with no time to waste. Obo with a kill of his own, and OG are in trouble.
Oh, Mantu. He's going to miss that shot somehow. And that's a little fortunate to Complexity. They keep the players alive, and they're finding every single kill. It's just MBK and Mantu left alone into a 2 versus 5. And Rush is there with the headshot on the MBK. Mantu running away, trying to flee the scene, and BlameF is ready for him. The spray going down as well. And that's going to be an ult picked up if they need it, but they already have one. So this is a big issue moving forward for Complexity. They're going to have to hit these shots. Luckily, vast majority of the players here, so if they get rid of this close player, that should be enough. And Mantu going down without a single kill. That's such an important kill to find for Poison. Now Valde hiding under the wood is Config right in front of him. Oh, headshot picked up immediately, taking him down. And now Obu. No reply as well. Issa gone. That dispels the defense away. OG, I mean, it was set up perfectly for them in terms of their chances of holding down the bomb site, but Complexity just explode.
Either way, OG only saving 2 rifles. They probably can't go for the buy into this one.
They never get the money going, and it's on the CT side, which makes it a little bit more difficult, but okay, MBK. Obo is looking right down the barrel. BlameF had turned his head, and MBK takes them both down very quickly. 2 headshots, and that's a start that OG needed. Config has got himself into the window, but Alexi B is aware. He knows he's there, takes him down as well, and it's just Poison stuck in middle. The last player standing for Complexity. And this is a round that OG should have lost. But MBK, the hero, goes aggressive in towards the underpass. Nothing to lose, and he makes it work as he sprays them down.
Up slightly and just making it difficult for Complexity to get the right read on the situation. It looks like Complexity won't be running out of time in this round, though. They're going for this fast A play, but BlameF's been caught at mid. And now there are 3 CTs on this A site ready and waiting. Mantu lining a shot, lining up another one. 2 kills with the AWP. The nades just aren't landing for Complexity right now. The flashes aren't effective enough, and Mantu is making the most of it. 3 kills for him with the AWP, and Config's got almost no chance.
Well, MBK gets rid of Config, and it's a 4th round for OG. Molotov this time to prevent the short peek that MBK give the nightmares with, but this time it's Alexi B that gets the kill. He's in the ladder room, just dancing, tries to jump over the top. He will eventually go down, but the spray from Valde, perfect timing. BlameF, luckily in a position where he can trade. They were kind of thinking BlameF's position would neutralize that possibility, but Valde just making the ballsy play. It works out for him. It's a heads-up play, and that's exactly what OG needed.
Here MBK's going for it into the B apartments. You see AWPers oftentimes go into that position to just hold that long-range angle. Poison pressured at ramp, down to 5 health, and he still wants to fight. That is a big risk from Poison. He was really wanting to get the opening kill for his team there, but he ends up losing out, and now Rush might make a solo play. Oh, Complexity just losing out in this round, looking for individual fights across the board, and they're not winning any of them. Again, this is the disjointed complexity you sometimes see on Mirage. They're very good at making solo plays at times, but sometimes that can go against them. BlameF finally cracking open the ace site, but there's still more work to do, and I don't think they're going to be able to do it. BlameF shut down by Man2, and OG have really turned this round. BlameF this time calls for a fast play towards this B site. They'll have the execute lined up. They'll have the nades coming on in. Aleksib's just arrived at B though, and he has nades which could make the difference. MBK lands the shot while blind. Aleksib still here to help, but MBK's the man doing the damage right now. Aleksib and MBK shut it down between them. They made that look easy.
Valde, I love this. Good bit of movement to get up towards Catwalk quickly. He's close to the smoke poison. Oh, he's going to be shut down. Not ready for that. Valde has been so solid. He's really intuitive, figuring out when's the good time to go aggressive. And just as I say it, he comes back at the perfect time. Config had just pulled his utility or knife. He just got caught in the timing. And that has just started things off to a nightmare scenario for Complexity. They're down 3 players. Still a minute and 20 left on this clock to play with as well. And I just don't see a way back into this for Complexity. They have just been absolutely handed a terrible round. And Aleksib, they'll catch BlameF. Does let his teammate go down first. But the trick kill does come in immediately.
That feels like a matter of time at this point. Rush moving into A. They're about to spot him. Oh, not successful on the spray. 9-6 half for OG. And OG are actually going to push into jungle for the post plant because they've been able to plant so far in the open. Aleksib's moving in and he's hearing those steps. He hears the players moving into CT. He can communicate over that to his teammates. And with 3 players in jungle, OG are in a pretty good spot here.
Yeah, a lot of damage being inflicted upon the CTs. They're trying to get back in as well. Issa finds one. Rush stepping back in. It's trading back and forth here. Rush with important frags. He'll look towards ramp. But at this point, OG have such a strong post-plant position. It's hard to see a world in which they lose this. And Poison tried for the defuse. It just doesn't happen.
So OG have to make sure they're playing on their A game here. And they're going to do so into the B bomb site.
Well, Rush trying to hold on. It's going to be a chance. And it's 1 kill for Rush. Sentry coming through his config, the sword away, and he's going to get a double. He'll go back to the apartment, and damage has been inflicted. Somehow Complexity are in a favorable position right now. It's just Aleksib, the lone Finn, trying to make it work with just the MAC-10. And they're not giving him a chance as BlameF comes around the backside. It's the Deagles that deliver for Complexity.
Obo's alone on A again here. Rotate will start to come in, but Obo's got to be careful. The Glock's running down. BlameF getting 1 kill back, but Man2 gets another kill with the Glock. This could be dangerous, but the kill's coming back round. Man2 up close. Burst fire. Oh, no. The burst fire is never good. Never trust the burst fire, Dinko. That's what we've learned today.
And these recent rounds, they won the pistol round coming into the second half. But since then, it's been Complexity. And Poison gets a free kill up towards short. A second as well. So he's just going to keep going back for more. That's 3 kills. And you'll never see Poison fall back after 1. He's a player that constantly peaks until you shut him down. A little bit of a one-way for him, a little bit of a chance to try and get this opening kill, and Rush has to be very careful right now. The molly's going to force him out. This is lovely from Alexi. The solo play alongside the molly pays off for him. He is eventually going to be traded out, but now the mid players arrive. MBK's got the backstab. 2 kills for him. Issa with a great shot, and that was a really nice round there from OG. It starts with Alexi B getting that 1 kill, and you see the Complexity players are really focused on the A site at that point. They have their backs turned. That gives time for the connector players to get the flank going. Big play into the B-bomb site. It's going to be Rush hiding in the corner. The first kill and the second delivered. This is good. A 3 versus 2, but the kill from Issa, it's doubled up. And now Obo and BlameF looking to try and pick up the round for Complexity to tie the scoreline. Issa trying to edge his way around to collect that bomb again. He's scared of the short position, but he's got the bomb. He's confirmed the plant, and now Valde with such an important kill. He might have just done enough to confirm OG this round win as well, because BlameF has to recover the bomb site in a 1 versus 2, and that just isn't going to happen. A 13th round for OG.
And OG finally getting that bomb down. Oh.
Ooh, Rush and Obo, the 2 get kills. Poison as well assisting. That's 3 for Complexity in very quick succession. And OG, they've got the bomb site, yes, but they're not holding it very well. Aleksib on a MAC-10 tried his best, and Issa picked away. They only lose 1 player, and it's BlameF that goes down. But it's Complexity that will be taking themselves a 12th round and keeping this game competitive. Now they've sent Rush in. They've got a read of this A bomb site hit. So Rush goes in front of the smokes. Poison takes the first kill. Obo going down, though. That's a bit of an issue for Complexity. Now they need another kill. And where are OG going to go with this? 19 seconds config. Peering over the top of short. It's Valde and Connected that needs to go down quickly. And it's config that wins the battle. Poison missing a shot, but it's Rush. He positioned himself here just at the right time. And he's got himself an important kill with Matu going down as well. It's 13 picked up for Complexity. They're 3 away from victory.
I love Config's patience at mid as well. That was a really good... Oh, that's not good. Alexi B caught at mid. BlameF just rushes his position. Here comes the play into the A site, though. Obo has to try and hold. Config lands the shot with the AWP. Obo's getting dealt with in the meantime, but the rest of the CT's arriving on the A bomb site, and OG have been completely countered here. MBK going into the smoke might be able to make the play, but Poison whips out the P250, and now Man2 has too many players against him. Complexity back into the lead, back on track.
In his own ability to go around the map, he also has enough confidence in his teammates that he can be expendable. He can do what he wants in the early round. He may go down without a fight. He may get picked off. Generally, he finds a kill, but he knows his team can step up across the board. And that's exactly what's happening here for Complexity. They are finding every single kill, and it's MBK and Man2 left alone into a 2 versus 5.
Yeah, BlameF's been getting more and more activated as this game goes on with these mid plays. Consistently putting the pressure on his opponents. Obo's even getting involved with the aggression now. BlameF catches that other man in the back. It's 15-13 for Complexity. For OG, though, if you look at the map, they don't have anyone really at A ramp or Palace. Speaking of Palace, BlameF is now pushed all the way through into the spawn, and OG looking for the first fight, but Poison pulls the trigger just as that smoke blooms, and here comes Obo. Easy kills from behind. Complexity are about to close this out. Obo gets it done, 16-13, and Complexity win that final round, and emphatic